fabulous sessions we've been having since the morning. And especially the last one, I just felt that, it goes straight into an investor deck presentation as well. It was so fantastic. Quick introduction about myself. I represent a brand called HMD, the company called HMD. We are basically the manufacturer, licensee, distributor and marketer for Nokia phones, and soon next year we'll have our own line of devices, Finnish company. And we have with us, extremely three different categories, and very very interesting is that Chirag from Fixderma into beauty and cosmetics. We have a proper premium marketplace as Tata Cliq with Dhruvil, and we have Nikita with us from Suta, which is a brand which has kind of revolutionized how younger people really look at sarees, and how they embrace that. So with that, I think the topic here is, I'll just touch on the topic, is that immediate impact, low cost conversion optimization for today. Already there are two, immediacy and urgency built into it. And as I was thinking about it, I just thought that can this be, really immediate? Coming in their site, they have already identified over a period of time that they have certain lead SKUs and they have a wide selections to deal with. These are conundrums that every B2C or marketplace faces. That how do I optimize my selection versus too much information, and how do I ensure that the customer has an easy navigation, and so on and so forth. So with that, I would actually pass on to first Chirag and then.
Okay, thanks, Tathagat. So, once a user has come in onto the website with 90% or 95% of the traffic being mobile only, the strategy has to be very crisp, very clear, and very quick. Multiple ways that we at Fixderma have been doing this in terms of making very intuitive one for the customer, making it very clear in terms of what to expect from the product. So since it's a dermaceutical brand and it's a concern-based oriented brand, telling them exactly what to expect out of it, probably give a picture of the texture or a picture of the product, various angles, and the results expected within the timeless as close to reality. As well as we would also expect that, we try to keep it text light, because the attention spans have become very reduced. So you would have just a few seconds to convert them. Offers, as mentioned, will not be the correct strategy to pull the customer, because you need to maintain the profitability also using low cost, and of course make the site more quick, have all the details in terms of expectations regarding the delivery timelines, the return policies, if any. So cosmetics won't come under the returns policy, but I think the other products, other may come under the return policy. So pretty clear on the expectations of a customer. I think that is on part of the B2C website, but I think Agarwal mentions pretty clearly. So just follow the details there.
I think what I also hear you say that you want to do everything in your capacity to bridge the gap between the lack of touch and feel, to show products as professional solutions to those customers. How much of really on-site optimization, SEO optimization goes in helping the conversions in your case? And also, while you are answering that, you could also build in after that, is that anything that you do at a checkout level, apart from a pure price off or a VPC or a cashback, etc., anything that you do to build it, and maybe 3 or 4 people have referred to how Amazon experience is extremely smooth and you just kind of swipe. Anything that you actively build in to enhance a better checkout experience?
To structure the answers in the first part of the SEO part. So, sure. So on-site SEO, we divided into 2 parts. One would be for the website, and one would be for the marketplaces. For the website front, is ensuring that the correct product appears on the search terms or on the search bar, is working effectively, showing the right set of product that the customers want to search is relevant to the customer. The second would be stuffing in all the necessary keywords so that they could also rank on Google, putting in blogs regularly to get traffic on the website, organic traffic, because that's again the most low cost way to get the customer on the website. And in once the customer is there on the website, in order to push it for a low cost conversion and for easy checkout, we have a one-step checkout where you wouldn't have to go to multiple places, and with the help of a logistics partner, if you've already shopped from any other website, your address would already be there. So it's like the typical Amazon way that you don't have to re-enter your address. You just have to take a OTP, because most of the payment gateways are the common ones. Yeah, it comes auto. So most of them are the same payment gateways across other websites. So you already have your card saved. You already have your address saved. So you don't need to look out anywhere else. And that also helps me ease whether and filter out whether there are good customers or there are bad customers. So in case there are customers who do a cancellation in other websites, the COD option would automatically be disabled for them. Okay. Also, coming on to the other aspect of marketplaces SEO, that works in a very different way and highly driven by search, because the plus factor is a lot there. So the keywords need to be stuck on the front end, on the title. The search terms need to be understood very well, because majority of our business is from marketplaces. So marketplaces is like super important. I mean, have the right set of titles, the correct way of displaying colors, the correct way of the product and the ingredients in it. Because these days customers do search with a lot of active ingredients, so tap the customer that way of what is exactly in your product. So, I mean, all these strategies help a lot. I mean, there is a metric where you expect a score to be 10, and that is what we always achieve for.
And just a quick question to that. If you were doing something that's on the marketplace, how instantaneous or how quickly do you see the results of at an SKU level or at a top line level? You see that the result of that, or you think that see that results happening almost simultaneously?
I think marketplaces results are a bit more quicker because the traffic is much more used than what you would get on a D2C website. It's just that I would say maybe a week or two would be when you start seeing significant results. Yes, yes, for sure. And that has been very effective. Of course, on the website part, it takes some time because it would have to be indexed on Google. Here, it would have to be indexed on the marketplace to show it on the top organically.
That's an interesting point.
Your domain ranking is a little higher to be ranked up.
Yeah. And also to add what Dhruvil said, more than that, it's also the brand's responsibility to have an effective SEO strategy for the marketplace, because they would want their brand to sell well. So, though most account managers have been pretty supportive across marketplaces, but I think it's their own effort as well, not just the marketplace driving. You should be the driver there.
Yes. Nikita, and from you, Chirag, is that since you can control your site in a probably in a stronger manner than in a marketplace, do you bake in anything, especially as a wow factor, which the customer is probably not expecting as a first customer? Anything from a sampling to a note to anything, which kind of ensures that whether it's also coming back to post a review, etc., which helps not only loyalty or retention, but also helps that customer to stick on to you for longer. I mean, product being a constant, anything extra that you do post purchase.
So to add the premium experience, I think firstly I had gone through a recent article. So there were multiple competitor brands who were doing personalized branding on the package. So we got that implemented. We have the logos, yeah, for Fixderma. And then yes, sampling of course, because these are those small 15 ml samples. So probably you can put it in a handbag and just apply it as and when needed. So one, it adds to the ease. Two, it definitely leads to a second round of conversion. We've seen at least 22% uptake from customers who have received our samples via their app. Okay. Yeah. So that is one part of making sure that the customer is happy when they receive the product. Also, in case there are any delivery transitions happening, delays happening, we make sure that we call the customer, approach them with a thing that, okay, this is the reason why it got delayed, but it will be delivered very shortly. But I think still, to a great extent, last mile delivery is not in our hands, it's in the hands of the delivery person who is actually delivering the product. So tier 1, tier 2 cities, you wouldn't see that bad of delivery experience, but tier 3, you see a terrible experience. For most brands, I think that would be the core, almost all B2C brands there.
It's very, very important, and even we talked about tier 4 from a logistical standpoint. Even in tier 1, there could be, so many D2C brands, we are ourselves customers. If it is the delivery experience is not flexible, if both in the family are working and it is 10 to 2 and it had a missed delivery, you do not know when the next delivery is going to come. So that often, undoes, really all the good work that we have done so far in getting the customer, converting, etc. But that doesn't really happen. So that's important. Anything that you would want to add? I think we've run out of time.
Yeah. I can completely agree with Chirag there, and honestly, the post-purchase experience, especially with respect to deliveries, ensuring we don't do lots of sampling, honestly.
A lot of way to go, reach there, and we are constantly looking for solutions like this, like in generative AI, where your videos can be generated for 1 million products at a click, right, at scale, and that will be a game changer for sure. I think the CTR is almost 4x of strategies.
Okay, just to add on this, it wouldn't lead to an improvement in the CTR, it would rather lead to improvement in the conversion rate, which is the CDR. So, CDR, yes, that would be why I add, but yes, for the conversions, I think to a great extent it is very effective because be it my category or be it Nikita's category, people would want to experience and see how the product is before they buy it out, and no better advocate than the customers who have bought it out. So in our case, we use a lot of influencer videos which are already pre-created. Just that we have to add the right set of videos on the product page as well as on the homepage as well. We've recently implemented out, but yes, it has definitely led to an uptick in the conversion rates.
So homepage to PDG at least increases by 3
Definitely,
that's what I'm saying.
Definitely. And even product page to conversion to the checkout page as well.
Okay, thank you.
I think that one question, but yeah, we'll connect off.